Yo, what up? It's DJ Test, Smooth Remix King, Big Dog, Pitbull, East Harlem's finest, man. What's good? Early out, man, my inspirations, my older brother, DJ Ray Double R. You might have heard of him. Just coming up, under him. And, the turntables was in the room. I was jumping on the turntables. That's what it was. It was the party. I was in the party. So more or less that. And then growing up a little after that, Kid Capri, Brucey B, Star Child, those are all the dudes. I love the way they DJ. So I always try to take a little bit from everybody and just make it my own thing. So I think going maybe like 10, 11 years old, I'm from East Harlem, so we used to hear the music from the Wood Park, 124th and First, when they used to do the jams out there. And I snuck out the house one night and actually witnessed the jam, witnessed Dougie Fresh out there, beatboxing. It was crazy. I mean, I got my ass whipped when I got back home, but it was very well worth it. That was like a real upfront view of like what a jam was. You know what I'm saying? So hence, what I do now with my old school jam. So it's just a feeling coming back once again, 360. Starting off, getting the buzz back in the days, you had to make mixtapes. You had to, hustle them on the street, hustle them in the car wash, and just everywhere. So doing the mixtapes and just, house parties, Sweet 16s, all that. So that was more or less my grind, in East Harlem, like, just making mixtapes on my bike. I was infamous for getting on my bike with the big TDK cassette holder with all the 20 tapes in it and just running around hustling and, building your name. My first set of turntables that I owned, shout out to my sister Rosa, one of my older sisters, for Christmas. She took me to, I forget the name of the store, but it was on 156 in the Bronx on 3rd Avenue. It was like the little store that's on the corner. It's like a little triangle building. And she bought me my first set of 1200s. There was $749, and she put it on her credit card. So I always tell that story. Shout out to Rosa, I love you for that. My family loved it. I mean, we grew up in a single family home, so my mother was obviously worried, her child, out there 1 in the morning, late night, but I had a team of older dudes I used to always hang out with, the 151 crew, so they always held me down, and I was just always around good people, so, it was great, like they kind of knew it, like when I started taking it seriously, and they knew about, the buzz and me, stepping my game up every year and making it a serious thing, One of the challenges was me being Spanish, and a lot of the people when I was coming up, majority of the people, they really didn't know. If you heard my mixtapes, everybody was assuming that I was black. So back in those days, like it was, being Spanish and the hip hop shit, you really had to earn your way through it, and that was one of the big hurdles that I overcame, and that was through DJing at the Funk Hut. Shout out to Grandma Funk. That was like one of the illest parties on Tuesdays at Big City Diner on 43rd Street. When I got the opportunity to do that party, a lot of the people that knew my mixtapes and my blends and stuff like that, they never seen me. So when they actually saw me, they was like, oh shit, this dude is Spanish. Like, but by then it was too late to hate because, they already like my shit. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out to Kid Capri. That's where I met Kid Capri at. That's where I met Red Alert. That's where I met that whole black side of it. I'm from the East Harlem. So that other side of Harlem, it was just like, that's why I got my official stamp, like, oh shit, they fucking with me because, it used to go around a lot in the hood, oh yeah, this and that, like if we didn't belong, but, so I definitely broke through that. That was one of the biggest hurdles, but after that, it was smooth sailing. One of my proudest moments, and it still is, I think it's when you I just won the Global Spin Award for Remix of the Year, and when I went on stage, one of the things that I said was that it's just humbling and incredible to when you think about it, like to have a folder in every DJ's computer all over the world. That shit is just amazing. Like it's real humbling. Like, cause we come from, where if you from a different block, you know what I'm saying, you got the dopest shit, and you from a different block, they ain't gonna fuck with you because it's just a territory thing. Like, so for me to be able to do that and to have all the DJs support what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like playing my remix, playing my records from another DJ, that shit is amazing and it's humbling. Like I said, I don't think there's any computer in the world, any DJ's computer you can open up and it don't got a Test Smooth remix in it. Like that shit is real humbling. It's real humbling. I think that's very hard to do. You know what I'm saying? So the one thing about me is that I've always, since I was coming up, I've always lived by the, if you can help somebody, help them. You dig what I'm saying? If it don't cost nothing to help somebody, help them. And I teach my daughter that. And, you know, I've helped a lot of people, you know, a lot of DJs and that have gone past me, that went to radio and done a lot of great things. And, you know, I never seen it as a, damn, man, you know, I shouldn't have helped them. Like, I see it as an ally. Like, now I got more important people in bigger places that I can lean on, you know what I'm saying, when I need support. So, so just that, man, just like, you know, I've always been there for everybody, like, whether it's with a record, anything that has to do with helping somebody out, I've always been there, you dig what I'm saying? And that's a reflection of my relationships in this game, you know what I'm saying?